Welcome back. Very excited. I've got a special guest on the show today. Somebody who you know through me. I talk about him often, usually painting him in a very bad light because he's not very intelligent. He's a blogger, he's an editor, he's a self-proclaimed tech pundit. He, more often than not, has no idea what he's talking about. And he's a guest on the show today. It's everybody's favorite dope from Retrevo, none other than Andrew. Andrew, welcome.
Hi.
There he is. The famous Andrew.
My name isn't Andrew.
Well, then what is it?
It's Andre.
Andre? Are you from Retrevo? Then what are you doing here?
I'm in construction.
What part about being in construction makes you able to talk about this?
I know as much as Andrew does.
Alright, I'll agree with that. Let's give it a shot. Alright, Andre, not Andrew, not from Retrevo. You put an article out talking about why Ultrabooks are better than the MacBook Air.
Right.
We're going to go through that list because you're wrong again.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Can we go through the list now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're going to take a look at that. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So first things first, you say that there are more standard ports on an Ultrabook. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how many Ultrabooks actually have things like RJ45 for wired networks or VGA?
5.
Is that an exact number?
Yeah.
Where are you coming up with that? So then you're basically making this up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. How many have you actually looked at?
5.
Again, with that same number, another scientific number?
Yeah.
Okay, just to guess again. Point is, when you look at things actually comparable, like the HPs, do they have the ports on it that the MacBook Air does not?
No.
So if they don't, then does your opinion make any sense?
Yeah.
Why does it make sense?
'Cause I know I'm right.
Okay, according to you. All right. Point is, MacBook Airs and Ultrabooks that are comparable in spec, they actually don't have any of the same... Knock it off. They don't have any of the same things on them in the first place. The ones that he talks about, totally different caliber. Different price point, different thickness, not that super slim Ultrabook that matches the MacBook Air. Truly. You ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Next, he claims that Thunderbolt is available on the MacBook Air, not USB 3.0 like on the other ones. What is? Let me ask you. What version of USB is on the MacBook Air?
1.
No, it's not version 1.
2.
It is version 2. Were you just going to keep guessing numbers till you got it right?
Yeah.
Because you have no facts?
Yeah.
Okay, good. At least you admit that much. Version 2. Will version 3 be coming?
No.
What do you mean no?
Definitely not.
What do you mean definitely not? Alright, more making things up. Thunderbolt. Is that here to stay?
No.
Again, no. How do you know? How are you sure?
I'm not.
You're not. Was USB around forever?
No.
Right, it was not around forever. And it's come along. Thunderbolt's come along. May Thunderbolt replace USB? Are you done being out of control?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Thunderbolt may take over. You have no idea. For now, we've got USB 2.0, which is still the standard. 3 is just forthcoming yet. It would be cool. I'll give you that much, but it's not there. Let's move on. Ultrabooks can be less expensive if you're getting cheaper ones. They are in the $700 and below price point. They are not that super slim. Slim like what?
Thin like a razor.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say it. Like a razor. Do you have the Razr phone? Why? You know, just never got one. Okay. But you like it?
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause it's thin. Like a razor.
Yeah, because it's thin. Like a razor. Anyway, the ones that are that cheap, they are not nearly as thin. They're closer to regular laptops. Which ones are thin? HPs. You don't talk about HPs. Why?
Then I can't make my point.
Yeah, because it ruins your point. Exactly. So you leave out the facts that don't help your case. Got it. There are some that are as thin, but the ones that are not nearly as thin, they're not in that price point. You want to get something that looks like the MacBook Air, you're back up into that same area again. So we're not really comparing apples to apples here, so to speak. It's funny because I said apples.
Yeah?
Okay. Here's my favorite part about all this. You talk about be different, don't buy a Mac.
Right.
Is that a play on Mac's old think different slogan? Why are you staring at me like that? Do you have anything to say? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Okay. I'm getting dumber by the minute talking to him. We got to wrap this up. So, be different, don't buy a Mac. And what you're saying here is that you go anywhere, you go into lecture halls and coffee shops and you see Macs everywhere, right?
Right.
Okay. But that's in that niche. That's that use case. Those are people that buy Macs. That is their target demographic. How many Macs do you see in an office? Let me stop you. I'm going to go ahead and say almost none. Bill Gates, his edict was a PC on every desktop. He went for ubiquity, quantity, not quality. The Mac, no matter how hard it tries, cannot beat the PC's market share. Would you at least agree with that much? So that means that there are not nearly as many Macs as there are Windows PCs out there. If you look everywhere, you don't see a Mac. When in the places that you're looking, in those target demographics, there are. Being different doesn't mean not buying a Mac. Being different is still buying a Mac. It's still the minority. You buy what works for you. Saying that Ultrabooks are better because Macs are everywhere says nothing about the caliber, the quality, or what they can and can't do, processing power specifications. That is a totally biased, stupid comment that's got nothing to do with good advice for people using their purchasing power to get what they actually need. I have one more thing for you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. You talk about not buying Macs because of their super glossy screen. Do you know anything, I mean anything at all, about high-def, high-res, anti-aliased fonts and the font smoothing process? I didn't think so by your comment. Do you know that it is scientifically proven that using smooth fonts, anti-alias fonts, will actually reduce eye fatigue and eye strain, whereas using the standard style that Windows has used for many years, which they could do without, they just don't for no real reason, doing that will actually give you eye problems over time, things like an astigmatism. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Oh, you are aware of that.
I don't really care.
Why don't you care?
My eyes are made of glass.
So you're the only one that matters?
Yeah. I'm important. I can't have eye problems.
So you apparently don't matter to him. He's fine with it. Let me ask you one more thing. Did you say that almost all of them come, even non-Macs, all come with the glossy screen?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did. Except for what?
The Lenovo.
So that means that one model by one manufacturer gives you an option to have a matte screen. And that all of a sudden makes Ultrabooks better as a category than the MacBook Air? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, even he can't support that. It's very clear that he doesn't even believe in that. One more time, your stuff is biased, it's nonsensical, it's without facts.
No idea. I'm a construction worker.
I know. Do you think that makes you better at this than him?
Yeah.
I would actually agree with that. Okay. So, not the real Andrew, not from Retrevo, proven once again that even though he's probably smarter than Andrew, he still makes no sense, which means take no advice from the real Andrew either. You gonna come back on the show again sometime?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll both be back.
Bye.